Exhaust time. So the D100 has had an exhaust leak for a while, and I've just been kind of living with it. Thought I fixed it at one point, but obviously I haven't. And I believe it's at the collector, and I think there's one down around the mid pipe somewhere. But if I'm gonna rebuild the passenger side, I might as well go ahead and rebuild both. I got some stainless pipe, so I'm gonna give that a try. That'll be new. I'm also gonna do things a little bit differently up at the collector. I'll kind of show that once I get the passenger side out and get everything all set up and ready to build. So let's, let me get the passenger side out. So I would say there was a pretty healthy exhaust leak there at the header, at the flange. Yeah, it's pretty black. So I've got these Hedman header adapters. They go to the 3-bolt flange, and then you build your exhaust off it. It's what I used right here. But I'm going to add a V-band here. I have V-band at the other end, at the muffler end. Because I think what happened was when I was addressing the last exhaust leak and rebuilding my exhaust, I was putting the exhaust on and off a lot. And I think that maybe warped the exhaust flange here a bit. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I can see that's pretty bent. So that obviously had an effect on the seal. This is the second seal I had in there. I bought a nice thick seal. That didn't do it. So what I want to do is I'm going to use a V-band clamp here. And that way I can attach this permanently to the header. And that way, as I'm working on this exhaust and, if I have to do other work like pull a transmission or other things that are going to need me to get the exhaust out of the way, I can pull the V-band without disturbing this gasket. So, as you can see, this exhaust has a pretty wild bend in it right here to drop the exhaust down. So, having to recreate that, I have to shorten this so I have enough room to weld and have the V-band on there. So I need to shorten everything so this is back here more. So I'm going to do that and then weld this stuff up. V-bands are stainless. The Hedman header adapters are regular, mild steel. So I'm going to MIG this. I don't have any stainless rod. I bought a stainless exhaust kit and I don't have any stainless rod. I just ordered it. It'll be here tomorrow morning. But I can weld this. I MIG'd the last ones on there. On the other end, it'll be fine. It's not ideal. I'm not back purging the exhaust anyway when I TIG weld the stainless because, well, I'm poor. I don't have enough argon to do that. So I'm going to be just TIG welding it anyway, but not back purging. So it's not ideal. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just not ideal. You go with what you got, all right? So I'm going to be MIG welding the V-band flange to the Hedman header adapter. I'm going to be TIG welding the rest of the exhaust without back purging. So sue me. So I've got the flange and the V-band welded together. I'll show you down below, but I've got my little makeshift smoke tester here. So putting a little bit of air pressure. I've got it plugged in. So I'm pushing smoke down into the exhaust. It smells like baby oil under here a little bit. So here's the driver's side is capped off. You can see it's seeping out a little bit there. You come over here to the passenger side though, and I am not seeing anything. So yeah, I've got the V-band hooked up, got it all taped up, and I got plastic under there and it's all sealed up as best I could. Pushing some smoke in here, looking for any leaks. I'm not seeing anything here. So yeah, I'm gonna let this run for a little bit. I'm gonna maybe crank up the air pressure a little bit. It's not very high. As you can see what's pushing out this side here, maybe you can see that. Yeah, see. So there's a little bit of leak on I taped that up, I put plastic over it, but it's still leaking out. But you can see there's definitely smoke coming out, and there's no smoke. Oh, a little bit. There's a little bit, but I think that's just seeping out either around the plastic. Oop, helps if I have it in the shot there. There's a little bit of smoke. See a little bit up top? But I think that's just coming out around the plastic. I'm not seeing it come out from my gasket at all. hard to tell. There's some. Oop, I'm blind. Oh, it's the weld right there. I gotta fix the weld. Okay, no big deal. But that's why we do this. So there's a little bit of smoke right there out of that weld. But the gasket isn't leaking. So yeah, I'll take this apart. Oop, blinding again, sorry. I'll take this all apart, fix the welds up, and we'll do this again. But yeah, I'm going to keep doing this until I have no leaks. And then I'll build the rest of the pipe. I want to make sure this is really, really good first. So, update. Today is Saturday. I started recording this on Thursday. So like I said, I wanted to TIG weld this stainless exhaust. Realized I didn't have stainless TIG rod. So I ordered that, and that came in yesterday morning. Got set up to do some practice. Since I've never TIGged stainless, I figured let me do a little bit of practice. Just getting set up for that. My TIG welder decided it wanted to leave the chat. Specifically, the foot pedal decided it wanted to leave the chat. That's good. So I started working on getting that warrantied out to get a new foot pedal. At the same time, I thought, well, let me just run over to Airgas and get some stainless MIG wire, and I'll MIG it. Well, because who knows how long it's going to take to actually get a new foot pedal. Airgas wanted $66 for a 2-pound spool of stainless MIG wire. I wasn't about to pay that, especially since I had seen online, specifically their website, had it for about half that. And I saw it other places for cheaper. So I ordered a spool of stainless MIG wire. It's going to be here today, Saturday. I just don't know when it's going to be here. So I thought also that I would take this opportunity that I'm going to now MIG weld this stainless to introduce you guys to a new piece of gear that arrived here in the garage yesterday. So I've been wanting to upgrade from my little Lincoln Pro MIG 140. This has been a great little welder, right? I've had this thing for 10 years now, 12 years, something like that. And I've pushed this thing to the limits a few times. It's only a 110 welder. I've really been wanting to upgrade from this thing. So I've been doing a bunch of searching around online, trying to get some ideas of what welder I wanted to go with to upgrade from this Lincoln. It just so happens that ARCCAPTAIN reached out to me about a collaboration. So of course I jumped all over that. And ARCCAPTAIN sent me out their MIG 250. So I will be using that to MIG weld this stainless exhaust. Now there will be a full video dedicated to the ARCCAPTAIN MIG 250 coming. This just seemed like a good opportunity to introduce you guys to this welder. So I will be using that. Now, I haven't even fired it up yet. I haven't used it at all. So we're going to see hopefully just how user-friendly this is for right out of the box usability. Thank you to ARCCAPTAIN for sending out the MIG 250. Like I said, there will be a full dedicated video to this welder coming in the future. All right, guys, so I've been playing with the ARCCAPTAIN MIG 250, and I got to say, this thing is nice. I mean, here's the first pipe that I welded. Now, the welds don't look great, and that has nothing to do with the welder. It has everything to do with the not welder. So, I've been playing with this synergic mode. So basically all you do, you go in here and you put it in synergic mode, which it shows right there, and then you tell it what material you're welding, in this case stainless, your wire size, your process, which gives you MIG, stick, TIG, spool, and it sets the voltage and the amperage and the wire speed for you. So for somebody like me that's not a welder, I just play one on YouTube, that is really nice. And when it came to welding this pipe up, it was nice. It got good penetration. I'm assuming that the spatter is because it's stainless. There was a lot of spatter, but again, I think that's just because it's I've never done stainless, guys. So let me know, is all the spatter when you're MIG welding stainless just because it's stainless? But I got really good penetration. The welds, like I said, it's not the welder machine fault. It's all mine. I haven't welded in a long time. Never done stainless. I'm going to keep saying that. But guys, it welded for me, pretty nice. Had a few blowholes. That's, again, my fault, not welder, but not welder. But yeah, so again, really, really nice welder. And you can see here, I've got it plugged into 220. So it's nice. The display gives you all kinds of information. When you're in Synergic, you can actually adjust the voltage if you want a little bit. Same with the amperage. I did adjust the voltage, actually went up like 0.2 because I thought maybe I should go lower first, and it was actually burning through more. Again, my fault, not the machine. So I went to like 0.2 and I found I stopped burning through as much. Probably, again, maybe my travel speed. Yeah, I don't know. I got to play with it some more, but nice machine. Right out of the box, everything went together real nice. The feeding the new spool in there, it's only a 2-pound spool, but it's nice and smooth. It comes with a bunch of different rollers for if you're doing flux core, if you're doing different size, 025, 030, 035 wire, whatever you're doing. I'm going to do a full video on this thing, probably in the next week or two, probably 2 weeks, maybe next week. I don't know yet, but I got to finish this exhaust. So this is the pipe that goes from the header. I got to joggle down around the cross member, and then it's just a straight shot back, and then another joggle kind of like that to the muffler. I'll show you all that when I get it done. All right, so the passenger side pipe is done. There's that little joggle I had to make to go around the cross member. Comes all the way back to the muffler. Right there. Now the welds, they look like garbage. But that is not the fault of the ARCCAPTAIN MiG 250. That's a fault of the non-welder running the welder. Now I just got to go ahead and do the driver's side, which the driver's side's a lot easier. It's pretty much just a straight shot back to where I have to joggle to get up to the muffler. That joggle, I'll show you again on the passenger side. I got it set up so that basically the exhaust pipe runs just above the bottom of the frame rail, and then right where the frame kicks up, right there, is where that joggle is. So really from the outside, you really don't see the exhaust pipe hanging down below the frame, which is exactly what I want. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait to get the new or the replacement foot pedal for my TIG machine. I'm going to TIG that side. I really want to do some stainless TIG welding because I really want to get that ARCCAPTAIN MiG 250 set up for another project. So yeah, I think I'm just going to call that video here. Really appreciate you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you on the next one.